It is time to talk about Cheyenne Davis's baby shower, okay? Once again, she looked absolutely beautiful, like the decor, herself as well. She carries pregnancy very well, so I'm really happy for her. It looks like she's having a happy, healthy pregnancy. This photo was particularly my favorite one. I think that the cut of her crop top and the skirt and everything just flows really well in this. I really, really, truly love this photo of her. I would have this framed. I would ask if this could be my passport photo because she looks so damn good, you know? So like I said, she and Zach gave an exclusive interview to Us Weekly magazine about their baby shower and some details about their pregnancy, right? So one thing that actually quite surprised me about this whole thing was that they haven't found out the sex of their baby yet. They're keeping it as a surprise. And I think it's because they already have a boy and they already have a girl. So it's kind of just one of those things where they want to, leave it up to a mystery. But here's the thing though. That's what they're telling Us Weekly. And I'm going to read you that exact quote. However, it's not true because we watched how their journey to conceiving played out on the show. And on the show, Zach made it very, very clear that he wanted to have a girl for no reason other than that he wanted to see a female version of himself, right? Not, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to work so hard, provide for my baby girl. No, I want to see what I look like in girl form. Baby, put on a wig. Put on a wig and you're good. It was just the stupidest thing ever. But they're trying to rewrite history here. So stay woke, y'all. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the quotes that they gave to the magazine, okay? The first one Cheyenne said was, I think because we don't know the gender of the baby, we wanted everything to be super gender neutral for the baby shower and earthy and organic and just to feel really natural. I wanted people to walk in and go, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And I think it came to life. I love it. I'm happy. I'm happy with how it turned out and how it looks and how it feels. And listen, again, they did a spectacular job. I think that Cheyenne has a really good, kind of eye for design and beauty. And I think she kind of should do some sort of event company. Isn't this something that she and her friend tried to launch one season on the show before kind of giving up and never actually going all the way through with it? So their baby is due in December. So just a couple months. She's about 7 months pregnant at this point. And Zach said, and I quote, the both of us feel like we have the best of both worlds. We have a boy and we have a girl, and neither of us is looking to have a certain gender. I just think we want a healthy baby at this point. Again, maybe he's grown, but on the show, he made it very, very clear that he wanted to have a girl because he wanted to see what he would look like as a girl, right? Does anybody else remember this? Please tell me I'm not making this up. Surely I'm not making this up. I didn't just wake up and decided to lie on Zach Credit Fraud Davis, did I? Oh, let's see what y'all have to say about this. Only 7. 7 what? Right? Mary Judith says, I'm not shocked he wants to have his own daughter, right? She also loves Cheyenne's outfit. Really, really, really beautiful. As for Corey, listen, Corey's going through his own thing. It seems like he and Taylor are kind of separated they're not married to even be separated, but they might be going through a rough time, like a breakup or something like that. And like Kalia says, his own daughter is going through health issues. He was recently posting about her going through another heart operation. I think it was her third heart surgery or something like that. So she must be recovering and whatnot. And he's probably there helping her through her recovery, right? Which is very difficult, I imagine, as a parent to watch your child who's so young, so little, have to go through so many major surgeries, right? Cheyenne said, I keep asking Ryder, what do you want, a brother or a sister? And she goes, I just want a baby. And I think that either way, the kids are going to be really happy, which is a really nice thing to hear, right? And so apparently Jade Klein from her teen mom family has also sent a gift to Cheyenne to celebrate her pregnancy. And so I guess she wasn't able to show up for the baby shower in person, but can I ask, 3 babies in, and you have a lot of money, baby showers, I think when you're rich, is it just like a party sort of a thing? They're not really expecting gifts. How does this kind of work? Are any of y'all rich? Or any of y'all 3 kids deep, and thinking about doing a baby shower for the 3rd or 4th? How do y'all feel about this? I feel like this is kind of a divisive topic, right? Cheyenne also told the magazine, I think all babies are a blessing. Sometimes we have to wait, and we definitely had to wait for this one because this is something they talked about on the show, struggles with fertility, conceiving. But once we found out that we were having a baby, we were so excited To future moms, keep your head up and just know that there's always a bigger plan. And when you just kind of relax and sit and wait for God's plan, beautiful things can happen. So I think it's a beautiful message of encouragement that she's sharing with other women who might be going through their own fertility struggles and journeys right about now. Ramsterdam says, I always hope some people would take as much care of their kids as they do the baby shower and gender reveal, and same goes for weddings versus marriages. And you know what? It's a really good point. Sometimes for people, it's all about the visual, right? Versus the actual thing. But I do think that Cheyenne is very, very involved as a mom. And I do think that she does a really good job with Ryder. And honestly, I don't really know about Ace that much because he's so young and you don't really see him on the show that much. So I don't know, but I would imagine that it is the same. Kalia says, I don't think she had it yet. Both of them were snapping, but I don't think she actually went under yet. I do know it's this week. Okay, sorry. I thought that because he posted in his scrubs, right? Because I remember doing a video on this maybe like a couple weeks ago or something like that, maybe even a month ago. But he was in his scrubs, like they were next to the machine and stuff. So I really thought that was like a thing that, they were doing that particular week. But thanks for the update. Shelby says not rich, but I'm pretty sure gifts are expected because their friends are rich too, but definitely a reason to gather and party, right? I think at that point, like if everybody's rich, like nobody's struggling, maybe it's not seen as tacky anymore because you're not asking people to kind of like overextend themselves, or you know what I mean? Like because they're already rich, whatever, right? Shelby says, oh wait, sorry, that's what Shelby just said, right? Cherise says, as a person with a baby with a heart defect, the journey is not easy. My girl spent over a year, 414 days in the hospital dealing with it. Oof, I cannot even imagine. Consistently, Cherise, she had to stay the whole year. Oh my God. So sorry to hear that. That must have been absolutely just gut-wrenching for your family to go through. So sorry. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Deshauna says not rich, but at that point, I would just ask for diapers, wipes, and formula, right? Just simple. Speaking of, my friend's baby is turning 1, and we're celebrating that this Saturday. I'm like, it's Pampers, right? Pampers are a good gift, or like diapers or something like that. What should I get? And it's a boy, by the way. We're celebrating her son's first birthday. What should I get for a 1-year-old baby? It's been so long since I celebrated a baby turning 1. Mary Judith says, we poor, we had to work. Baby showers is to tell your family and friends to help. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, help. But then typically when you have multiple kids, it's kind of like, okay, use the hand-me-downs or something like that, right? But then when it comes to the rich, I think for them, it's just let's party. We got all this money. Let's spend it. Let's get this baby designer things it doesn't need sort of a thing, right? Clea says probably the cath procedure before the actual, okay. Do you work in the medical field? Because it feels like you're really knowledgeable about this. Like, yeah, it feels like I got a medical correspondent here and I'm loving it. Thank you. Storm says it was the test, but today is the open surgery. So today is Maya's day. Oh, guys, please keep Maya Wharton in your thoughts and prayers as she undergoes her surgery. Very, very sad stuff. I don't know how doctors even do it. How do you operate on such little hearts? They're so small. The whole year, her first year of life. Oh, Cherise, I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry. That must have been just brutal. As you're recovering too after going through the birthing process and just not being able to really fully bond with her, outside of the hospital, and having your family and friends bond with her too, like that. Like, oh God, just brutal. Winnie the Cat says Pampers, wipes, or gift cards are always good. FBI says savings, bond, and clothes, right? I'm really loving all of you guys' by the way, suggestions of gifts. Get that baby a gift and not diapers. Okay, what is it like? What do kids play with? Rattles? Are they, on iPads at 1-year-olds? What are they on? I got my daughter's shoes, chunky knob puzzles. Oh, I love the puzzle idea. In diapers, wipes for her first birthday. I love the puzzle idea. Or like the books that pop out where they have the like the little textures and stuff. Deshauna says for any 1-year-old, I would get books, educational toys, etc. Okay, I love this. Thank y'all for all of these tips. Ashley, love your dog. Random, but I just found the YouTube app tells you how long you've been subbed to someone. I've been subscribed to you since September 2019. That is what? Oh God, hang on. 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 6 years ago. Isn't that crazy? 6 years. You're an OG, boo. Thanks for being here for so long. I don't, unfortunately. I watched her stories and explain layman's terms what is supposed to mean. Okay, I love that. Thank you for sharing here on the morning report, Kalia. Listen, their parents are gonna kill me. Because listen, these are Parisian parents, meaning they live in an apartment. So anything loud, the parents and the neighbors are gonna kill me. Ronnie says, "A 1-year-old love blocks and chunky blocks and baby books." Okay, I love this, y'all. Y'all are hooking me up. Thank you. Because I really need to go and get something ASAP. I think I'll go tomorrow. Books are always good. Anything you loved as a kid growing up. For me, the places you'll go. Eloise must have. I used to love Eloise at the Plaza, Madeline, Anne of Green Gables, but I think I was a little bit older when I was watching these things or reading these things.